I don't know if there's a preference. I think it may work better for our players and our program right now. So it's been good so far.
What role do you feel like this team played just kind of in fatigue over those first couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you have camp in Texas, it's going to be hot, and those guys got to get used to carrying their pads, and that level of exertion is going to be tough. And we'll continue to try and get some of that in these walkthroughs we'll have this afternoon to make sure we don't go 3 weeks before our first 3 p.m. game and we're outside in the heat again.
Coach, can you give us some info on the running backs, how they're doing just as a unit, just Ward, Paul and King?
Yeah, I've been really pleased with that. You know, you get Ward back. Felton didn't go through spring, but he's been back and has been really productive. Trey King, did his deal last year and is a guy that has played a lot of football for us. And then you mix in those 2 young guys that are explosive, still learning our system, but explosive and can give you, a different dynamic. So I'm excited about the group. We like to stay healthy. We like to keep all those guys available, but so far they've been a productive group.
You ran the ball 10%, I believe, more last year of the time than you did the year before. Is that personnel, or is that just how defense is playing you? And
Yeah,
do you expect that to continue?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. I've said it since I got here. We want to run the football efficiently and make sure that we can do that at all times. And we got a little bit better last year, and I think with the offensive line back and DeLeon and Felton, that we should do it even better this year. You'd hope so. So we'll continue to try and be a run-first football team, and if we can do it, we'll keep doing it.
What day do you begin game prep?
We've been game prepping really all summer for that first one, and everybody else as well. But we'll treat kind of like a mock game week, a simulated game week. So we get accustomed to practicing with the scout teams, the time of practice, the drills. So next week it's not new to them.
So who's your quarterback?
Yeah, we'll find out in Houston. But I like how they've all competed. This competition is going to make them all better. Going through this, where each and every day you got to be on, each and every meeting you got to be on, each and every sprint you want to try and win. They'll all come out of it better players, and so that's exciting for me.
Do you know who the starting quarterback is?
I have a good idea of it.
Does the team know yet?
I doubt it. You pretty much have to hit them in the face with it for them to know. So they're all worried about getting through practice at this point. So I don't know who knows and who doesn't know. But like I said, all 3 guys we feel good about. Feel like we can win with all 3 guys, and that's to me very comforting.
What about left guard? How's the competition shook out left guard?
Yeah, Madison has really done a nice job there. He stepped up. I anticipate him being the starter there. Dawson had a great spring. He's a guy who's going to be a backup tackle, backup center, backup guard, kind of the duct tape of the offensive line, as Coach Jones puts it. And so really excited with his progress. But Madison, came back this summer, worked really hard, and has earned that spot.
So when do the reps go to one guy primarily, a quarterback?
Yeah, we'll start working through that. With these walkthroughs, you get a ton of reps, and so that's really helped us to where everybody's going to continue to get a ton of reps up until next week of the game week. And so I would say next week, the reps should change a little bit.
Coach, TJ, can you talk about his progression this offseason? He looks a lot bigger. He had a really good redshirt freshman last year. Where's he at now?
Yeah, I think he's ready to take that next step. The big deal with TJ, in my opinion, was the off-the-field stuff, just consistently showing up, mentally ready to go and compete and put his best foot forward. He's got all the God-given ability in the world, and he knows that, and I think he's starting to recognize the harder he works, the better he's going to be, and he's had a much more consistent approach to football on and off the field.
Have the guys prepared differently knowing the first game is another Power 5 school?
There's no question. There's a different sense of urgency when you got one like that straight off the bat. You're not going to ease in anything. You're going to find out right away how good you are, and it's national TV. It's going to be a bowl game atmosphere, and guys will be amped up for that. So I'd say it definitely sets the tone for your offseason when you have a big one to start it off.
Coach, if you had a year of eligibility left, what could you do with this offense?
Right now, or when I was playing? Right now, not much. Right now.
When you were playing?
Yeah, I don't know. I think these guys are all better athletes than I was, and whoever it is, we're going to try to put them in a position to be successful. It's not going to look like it did with Patrick Mahomes, but that's a special beast right there. So we're going to do different things to make sure they're successful and can protect the football and play with a lot of confidence.
Speaking of right now, you're 1 year younger, I think, than Tom Brady. And
Two.
he's just 2 years younger than Tom
Two.
Brady, and he's still doing it. How amazing? How much does that amaze
I've always said he made a deal with the devil because he gets younger every year and he plays better every year. So it's incredible. I mean, his entire life is dedicated to extending his play at that high level, from his diet, his sleep patterns, his workouts, his stretching. So my hat's off to him, man. He's maniacal about that approach.
About Patrick, just the way he's played this offseason and success is expected this year. Anything about that?
Just excited for him. You know, there's a hype train rolling, and you watch a throw like he made the other night, and we saw a bunch of those. And it's he has incredible ability. He has a great cast around him. It sounds like a phenomenal offensive-minded head coach, and so I hope he continues. He's going to have his ups and downs. He's new to that league, but I hope he continues to progress. And I've always said the sky's the limit if he'll work at it and approach it like a pro, which it sounds like he is.
Kliff, last week noticed Daquan Bowman getting some reps at X.
Right.
Is he going to play there primarily or more H?
Yeah, a little bit of everything. That's the thing about Daquan. He's played every position since he's been here, and just necessity-wise, we'll move him from H to X. He will return kicks at some point. He does it all, and he's a guy that we've just moved around based on need. If we're resting a guy here, resting a guy there, he hops right in and goes. And so I have a great appreciation for his work ethic, the perseverance he's had through our program, and he's going to have a great opportunity to shine this season.
So what are you thinking at the first H then right now?
Yeah, we'll see. Zach Austin's playing, Keyshawn Carter's playing, and then Daquan. So some sort of rotation of those three. Yeah, anytime we can, do a different activity where they can see us kind of let our hair down and have a more relaxed atmosphere, it's fun. And we try to do as much as we can to bring those guys together. And it's good to get out of here every now and then and focus on something else.
How'd the scrimmage go?
It went well. It went well. We came out of it healthy, which is what you want to accomplish. I think it was close to 100 plays and competitive, and defense created some turnovers. So it's good to see. I thought it was about as good as we could hope for.
Anybody catch your eye? Specifically, a couple guys?
The ones that keep showing up are guys that sat out last year, Joe Wallace and DeLeon Ward, that red-shirted explosive players that much more mature approach and have come back bigger, faster, stronger, and have played well through camp so far.
Joe's conditioning, where is he right now?
It's great. It's great. He worked out all summer, and he could play a full game if he had to. So I think he's in the best shape he's been in since he's been on campus, both on and off the field.
What's kind of who would you say is the second Y right now? Who's the second Z?
Yeah, I think Jaden High and Seth Collins are both playing the Y, and they'll both get a ton of reps there. And that second Z, it'll be a mix between Caden Leggett and Milo Royals and Eric and a bunch of guys that are kind of battling for reps over there. And hopefully TJ can play a lot of snaps. And Jay High is a guy who can hop out there as well if we need something.
You got Dalton and Seymour X right now?
Yeah, he's both. He's another guy that'll play both. I would expect him to see some Z as well, but he knows both positions.